His whole life, Rune had been a proud heretic, believing not in Blurg, nor Snee, nor Ob, nor any of the sundry deities galumphing about, and for good reason. He'd met most of them and found none of them to be all that impressive. Odin, for instance, the long-bearded git of the Snorth, showed up at the broken beast out of nowhere, one-eyed, both shoulders covered in raven's knee, penniless, but a font of ceaseless prattle. Tales he offered, of bloody glory and epic battles, to those who would pay for his meed. When he departed, Odin took both of Rune's brothers with him, the hulking Gary and the hunky Freki. No great loss to Rune, save the last shreds of respect he'd had for the two thugs with whom he'd had the misfortune of blood relation, but the god had made no impression. In another adventure, he dropped a snee ton of morphia, trademark, and was launched literally to the seven moons, meeting all sorts of godly emissaries, each giving vaguely similar, yet vastly different sets of instructions on how he should live his life. None of it particularly useful. On the other hand, it could have been the drugs talking. And of course, the great narrator was unreliable. Rune had determined long ago that gods were for those who needed them, and he'd never been one of those. With his anti-theism came stubborn skepticism of all belief systems. Neither had he any use for the concepts of the afterlife. Reward in heaven or punishment in hell was counterintuitive, a tricky concept to maintain considering he'd been to hell once already. If Rune contradicted himself, it was because, despite his physical stature, he was vast and contained multitudes.
This ain't no audiobook. This ain't a radio play. This is
a Happy Cloud AudioToon.